Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Judy in the Skies. I just want to start off by saying a shout out to my friend Linda, who basically this morning helped me calm me down and talked me out of the tree, so to speak. So yesterday I did a reading on what my spirit guides wanted me to know, what we all needed to know regarding the month of February, March, and April. So I did the reading, and what I realized afterwards is that I would never be a really good news anchor because I do a lot of bloopers. Anyway, so I posted it and I took it down because I wanted to add more to it because there's certain things that I think that I wanted to clarify a little bit better, and plus kind of get rid of the bloopers that I had on there. So let's see if I could do this one take, because I try to cut and paste and I suck at computers. So just let you know, I'm not perfect. So like I said, I did a reading in regards to what does Spirit want us to know regarding the month of the remaining part of February, March, and April in the United States. So the first card I got was the Five of Swords, and this is kind of an interesting card because you see this person's got the swords, and of course there's other people in the background that they're basically kind of like fighting. So when I see this card, I look at it, and what it tells me is that there is obviously going to be some type of mental strategy going on this month, which we already know that because it's already happened. But what's going to happen is that the media is going to be more of a part of this. Again, like I said, we've been dealing with this already, but the thing about this card that interests me when I see it is that there is light coming through the clouds, and there's a lightning bolt here. To me, it signifies that something's going to be, how would you say it, shown, and a huge point that's going to be brought up to our attention. And what I did is I pulled clarifiers on this because I thought, oh my gosh, I needed to know a little bit more about this, which was interesting because the next card I got was the Tower, which basically this means that shit's going to go down. I hate to say it. There's that lightning bolt, right? I told you I'd never be a good newscaster because I make my own improv. I'll do my own improv. Anywho, so I think there's something going to come down that's going to be very shocking, and it's going to take either those of us who feel like there's that we already know, but then there's the people who don't know, right? And I think this is going to really impact them the most. And the reason why I say that as well is my next card I have, and I picked 3 clarifiers for every month, so it gives me a little bit more information on the original 3 cards that I chose for the month, is a 7 of Cups. There's a man here, he's looking at a whole bunch of cups, he's trying to make a decision. These are cups, so that means it's emotional. So we are all going to be subjected to some emotional decisions, or maybe the people who need to now rethink their decisions of their situation and what they're going through. One other thing I think about when I look at this is that there's other people in the background who are going to be making decisions based on what's underneath these cups as well. And what I mean by that, I'm thinking people that are in power. So now they're gonna have to rethink all of this stuff that we've been going through, stuff that, we find that, I believe the majority of us, is basically not okay, what's going on right now. And I think that these higher ups are now looking at what has happened, and now they've got to make a decision. What's their decision that they need to start working on behalf of the people? What's interesting, my third card, is I get the Ace of Wands. This is a magnificent card for me because it tells me that we all need to tap into our intuition, not just what's actually being told in the media, because sometimes it doesn't sit well with us. I don't know how many times, if you have had the same situation where you hear something, you kind of think like, that doesn't seem right to me. And when you do your due diligence, which I think everybody should do, you find out that there's maybe more information that wasn't shown. So again, this card indicates that we need to tap into our intuition, and what we feel that sounds right, feels right to us, is most likely the correct answer. Okay. Now that was February. So March actually looks better. March is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups to me tells me that there's somebody else or a partnership with another person or organization that's going to come in and share ideas, gifts, opportunities with us. And it could be somebody from overseas or somebody that is already currently in the States. So that's a nice card. The next qualifier to that, which is a Three of Cups, which is beautiful because the Three of Cups comes after the Two of Cups, right? So to me, this tells me that there's going to be a collaboration of people working together to basically solve the situation that we're under right now. Okay. What I find interesting after this Three of Cups is the Hangman. When you look at the Hangman, she's upside down, but she's got this ball of light by her head. So she's getting inspiration and she's looking at something from a totally different advantage point. What also, when I look at this card, makes me see is that there's green. The green is the color of our heart chakra. So to me, this means that I believe through the love of our country that we have, that we're actually going to be given some information regarding all of this stuff, right? We're all going to now see it from a different perspective. We're going to be given inspiration and insight of what's actually really going on because someone besides who we have on our side is coming to help, working with others, collaborating to give us new insight, new information regarding what's really going on. What I find interesting after this card is the Two of Swords. There's going to be some of us who are going to need to remove the blinders. See, she's wearing blinders because they're getting information from two sides or maybe two of the same side, right? And they're so stuck in what they're so used to hearing that now they're going to have to look at everything differently and remove the blinders. So I'm hoping that that's the case. So I find that really interesting. My third card, which is for April, brings me great joy because this one shows me it is the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is an offering of joy. It's also love, but in our case, I believe, well, I guess it could be in our case too, love, because we do love our country and we want the best for everybody, not just the few. Okay, so in regards to this, an offering is going to be made. Once we, take care of all of this, we're going to have another offering. And what's beautiful about this next card is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is nostalgia. So this it's like going back in time, so to speak, or when the good old days. But I don't think it's so much the good old days. I'm thinking more it's like bringing back the people who had our back and were working hard and basically did their job to this point. And the reason why I say that is when you see the rest of the cards, you'll know what I mean. Okay, so I'm thinking that that's what's happening. An offer is going to be made, and the Six of Cups means that things from the past are coming back. And the reason why I say that is because the Page of Swords comes up. You see, she is looking at a book, and I think, okay, so she's looking at a book, right? She's actually walking on a sword. So this is really tough. How would you say? Being very careful that she doesn't slip. I think what's going to happen here is there's going to be some rules and regulations that are going to be changing and new ideas coming about. We have these two birds here, which is interesting. It's kind of reminding me of the Two of Cups, right? They're assisting her on gathering the information so that she can go ahead and put it in this book and create something new. So what I believe is that this card here indicates to me that things are going to be changing, and I think it's going to be put into law that stuff that we're going through right now won't happen again. So things are going to change, and I'll tell you the reason why I say that too, because of the next card I'm getting. My next card and the final card of this series here is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles depicts a woman sitting behind the desk, and she has everything she needs in front of her and to fulfill her dreams, right? What I find interesting about this, and what I was sharing on my other video that I had made, that I deleted, was that these are going to be the people that are going to have to come back to work. I think that's what this indicates, somebody coming back, right? And they're going to go through all of this stuff that basically, all of this stuff was thrown up in the air. It was basically, I'm going to say it was a shit show. They just basically tore our whole government apart. And this person is going to have to come in and fix it. So I believe that they're going to actually have the people that were let go or come back, because this card indicates a person that knows what they're doing. This is success in business. This is a person who knows their craft. So this person is going to come back so they can put all of this together again. You know, they're going to come back and make it so that, you know, they use their new ideas, new regulations, so that this will never happen again. And it's interesting because when you look at the bottom of her desk here, it has like this green and with a whole bunch of lines and stuff like that. To me, again, this reminds me of looking at things differently. The green, there's a little bit of green in here as well. So I think that what Spirit is saying is that the remainder of February, something's going to happen that is going to be exposed through the lightning bolt, right? The lightning bolt. The decisions are going to be having to take a look at. We're going to have to take a look at, you know, emotional decisions, as well as our leaders are going to have to look at making decisions as well. We just need to tap into our intuition to see what we hear is true or not. I believe someone or another organization or party or person is going to come in with the ability to help us through collaboration with others, being able to see the truth and seeing it from a different perspective, allowing us to remove the blindfolds, the ones that are blind to what's going on. An offer is going to be presented to us. People from the past are going to come back in and help with rules and regulations, creating new ideas, the ability to no longer allow people to come in and destroy our organizations and, you know, just our country like they have. And the people are going to come back and try to work as hard as they can to restore it as best they can, so that this will not happen again. So I hope that this is what's going to happen. That's what I got from my spirit guides. If you have any ideas yourself, please leave them at the bottom of the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share with friends. And I appreciate you listening. Thank you so much. Bye for now.